Foul ball. Count 1-1. Petraska remains on first base. Allen down 0-2 here. Just misses on the outside. Count 1-2 here. Allen fights off a really good pitch right there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. Found that pitch off.
Yeah. Hard to lay off a pitch like that. That was definitely a good pitch.
If y'all want to pull the girls back in, we can.
Ball 2 on the outside. Two pitch here coming. Slow grounder to short. Gets one. Allen safe at first on the fielder's choice. 2 down here. We have Nevaeh Watkins. Lefty outfielder from Saxe High School. Runners on the move with the foul ball. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Runner in the dirt. Excuse me. Runner going, ball in the dirt. Runner safe at 2. Allen is actually one of the fastest players on the team here. Very good athlete, all around, good ball player.
2.
Ball up and in. 2-1 count here. Good block by the catcher, but Allen advances to 3 on the ball in the dirt. 3-1 count here. Good hack foul. Coy fights back to bring the count full. Foul ball. Count remains full.
I might be one here too. I switched to Mo's. 2.
Payoff pitch coming right here. Ball outside.
Still on 4.
Runner advances. Score is 3-0.
2.
Watkins with the walk remains on first. Up to bat we have KK Cuevas.
1.
As I said in the previous game, she's known for her big bat and her big personality. Watkins with the steal of 2. 0-1 count here. Strike on the outside corner. A lot of spin on that ball right there.
Yeah. It's one thing Coy does well is spin the ball. When she's on her game, she can spin it with some of the best of them.
Just missed it outside. 1-2 count. Nice piece of hitting right there. Runner advances. And KK in with the double.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. That ball was almost in the dirt when she hit that.
Yes, sir, it was. The good thing about the younger ones that are playing up there, they're getting to see the speed of the game a little bit faster. Even though the results may not be there today, it's very beneficial for them to see the speed of the game.
Exactly.
And that the decisions are made faster.
Like that play right there, a little bit younger, not quite used to this speed.
Velasquez grounds out to short to end the inning. So how was that drive?
Actually, my drive isn't too bad. I'm in Waco, so I'm the furthest north on the team, so it wasn't too bad. But
Nice.
some of them have a 8 or 9 hour drive after this game, so
Oh, wow.
I'll be thinking about them when I'm sitting in my chair at the house.
So
But seriously, for everybody, I hope safe travels for everybody, no matter if you're 10 minutes down the road or 10 hours.
Most definitely. Yeah, my dad is actually from Waco.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to University High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right down the street.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what class because that was a long time ago, but
Day or two ago.
yes, sir. But Damien is a really, really good coach, man. He's always had very competitive teams, very solid guy. You could tell he plays for his girls, and he really pours a lot of energy into them. It was good to see you guys come over to the organization.
Yeah, it's been great for our girls so far. We've really enjoyed it. And like I said, Damien's a player's coach. He'll get on their tails privately when he needs to. He doesn't embarrass them out on the field.
Right.
He'll correct them, pull them to the side, tell them what they did wrong, but then pat them on the back and, give them that encouragement that they need.
Right. So right now we're getting to look at our outfielders. Right now we have Paisley Allen in center field. We have Nevaeh Watkins in left and Lauren Jones in right. Excuse me, Nevaeh in right, Paisley Allen in center, and Lauren Jones in left. And this current outfield will be one of the best that you'll see around. We have Paisley Allen. She is ranked in the top 20 in the extra innings. And Nevaeh Watkins is also ranked number 32. Lindsay Hooker with ball one.
And that'll bring up Abby Coy at the plate. A ball low to Coy. Coy's one of our rotation pitchers for 14U South. Every now and again you'll see her play a little bit of first base like she did earlier today, but she's here mainly for pitching and hitting. 2-0 pitch, base hit up the middle for Coy. Start the inning off with a solid ground ball up the middle. But she's a good kid as well. All these girls out here seem to be good kids. They all want to win, but they all try for each other and pick each other up. And I notice on both teams, one player makes a good play, the other team's congratulating them. And I like that. It's one big sister. Even though they want to win, they know they're all part of the bigger plan, the bigger team. So it's good to see that. Rises up to the plate, hits a ground ball right back to the pitcher, turns and fires to second, and then on to first for the double play. Gives us 2 outs, which brings up number 12, Cartagena. On deck would be Martinez. First pitch taken down the middle for a strike. Thing about Jules here is she's one of those girls you want on your team that just does everything with everything she has. You never have to question her work ethic. A ball high right there, but she'll play anywhere, never complain, and just give you her best effort. And you just can't have enough of those kind of girls. 1-1 pitch is change up high. Be a 2-1 count to Jules. Here's 2-1 pitch. Foul ball, foul ball. Pitcher got inside on her, jammed her a little bit, fouled it off. We'll have 2s all the way around. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second inning. See if Jules can't get something going. And that would be strike 3 changeup on the outside corner. Tough pitch to hit. Better pitch by the pitcher. That's just a quality pitch right there. So that'll do it for the Naudin South. And we'll go, I guess, to the bottom of the second now.
So up the bat, we're going to have, this inning, we're going to have Lindsay Hooker, Elizabeth Bobbitt, and Lex.
They're all lined up. Yep. Oh, I like that. I took a photo of this.
Looks like we have a defensive replacement for the 14U South. Garza going in at catching and Alejo going to first base. All they did was switch positions. Everybody else looks to be in the same spot.
We're gonna send them back over here. So since it's out again, the interview with the girls. Interview with the girls.
Yeah, go ahead. Just let me know when.
Probably won't.
Real quick, want to give a shout out to 14U South, Macy Pick, who's at home nursing an injury. Hopefully have her back next week. Another great kid we're missing from the top of our lineup today, but you know, hopefully she'll be ready to go next week and at the Ronald McDonald and be at full strength. Get well soon, kid.
Mo just waved.
Coach Mo with a lot of energy over there at third base.
Alright, cool. It's so funny. Like, the one person that probably does not want to get on the list and she gets excited about it. 2? Or at least you would think that she would, because she's shy.
Yeah, the side one. So we're gonna do it first.
That makes sense. Did we do that? She's probably used to it. One. Did it?
So once we get 3 outs, we do it again.
Coy toes rubber, first pitch. Nice pitch, strike on the outside corner.
That's so weird. Like, we're talking about. Let's go, Lindsay!
So Lindsay Hooker here, 2025 out of Prosper. Takes the off speed, grounds out to second. 1 down.
We do have another defensive replacement. Not really a replacement, just switching positions. Lopez at shortstop now, and Cartagena moves over to second base. Again, just a swapping positions.
Yeah.
All right, up to bat, we have number 15, Elizabeth Bobbitt, also known as EB. Outfielder, utility player, playing third base for us this game. Down in the count, 0-1. Ooh, lines it up the middle, off the pitcher's arm. Safe. That was a defensive attempt at that ball. That was smoked right back up the middle. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. Looks like it nicked her on her hand. Always sign of a good team that her teammates are coming to check on her.
Oh yeah. As a pitcher, that's always, or as a parent, that's always probably the worst fear, having a daughter as a pitcher is one come right back at her. But Corey's really good at defending herself up there and fielding her position. Looks like that one got her right off the bottom of the glove and can stay in the game.
Number 91, Lex, up to bat.
I had no idea I lost it.
Lex is a 2024 third baseman, utility, out of Merritt Bland High School. Merritt Bland is a very, very small high school in East Texas. Fun fact about them, they do not have a football team.
That's tough to find in Texas.
Yes, sir. They do have basketball. So, 1-1 count here. Misses up in the zone, 2-1. Coy misses outside. 3-1 pitch coming next. One thing about Lex is she has a very good approach at her at bat. She's very disciplined and very rarely strikes out. Coy fights back and brings the count full.
It's always a good sign when you have a girl at this age have a good disciplined eye at the plate and know what she wants to do at the plate.
She actually walks a lot. Just fair. Bobby being sent to home. Lex in with a stand-up triple. Looks like the left fielder got kind of caught out there, and the ball got caught under the fence, or
Looks like he hit one of those poles and ricocheted out away from her. Tough play. Channing Collins filling in for us this weekend. Normally don't play outfield, so she's in a little different element than what she's used to, but still giving it her best effort.
yes, sir. She's a very solid player. We played her last week, and she's going to be really good for a really long time.
Yes, definitely.
Up to bat, we have Riley Harris out of Forney, Texas. Takes the off speed and drives it up to center. Lex tagging up. Safe on the throw. Harris does the job and gets the run in. Tough play right there to play that ball off the turf and try to get the tag.
Yeah, that's a good throw. It's tough for catchers to catch and tag all at the same time with the runner there.
Burns back up to bat. One on count. 1-1 count. Burns is primarily a slapper short game type of hitter, but she's shown the ability to hit away these last few weeks. And it looks like the outfield is playing her up. No shift on the infield, no shift on the outfield. Burns down 1-2 here. Ground out to second, and that ends the inning.
So am I getting the same questions?
Yeah.
Can they hear me right now?
So we're going to try this again. The last time we didn't have any sound. I have two of our injured players here. We have Savannah Luther and we have Taylor Roberts.
The pole for the microphone is sitting right
right in front of your face, so if y'all can squish, like just squish.
We're on video?
Do you see it?
So Taylor, how does it feel not being able to play and being injured out here this weekend?
All right.
It's being
I'm about to turn the video on. You ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
It's really hard not being able to play and contribute to my team in the best ways I can.
We also have Savannah Luther here, 2024 out of McKinney Boyd. She's also injured this weekend. Savannah, talk to us about being injured and not being able to play this weekend.
It's really tough not being able to be out here and support my team, but I try to stay in the game and cheer for them the best I can.
So Savannah, you're known as a power hitter. What would you say your approach is at the plate?
My approach at the plate is I really focus on the situation that I'm in, and I try to get the best hit to knock in some runs.
And hit bombs, right?
Yes.
Taylor, so you're one of the best pitchers in Texas. What would you say your strikeout pitch is?
A curveball to the outside.
And do you have the same approach for lefties and righties, or do you ever change the approach?
If they're a slapper, I think about where my defense is, and that determines where I'm going to throw the pitch.
All right, thank you, ladies, for the interviews. We're going to get back to the game.
Thank you.
All right, so we have one out here. 2-1 count.
Tiv Martinez at the plate for 14U South.
Still up.
Chopper to deep shortstop. Shortstop makes a good play on that. Gets back, sets her feet, makes a strong throw across the diamond to get Martinez at first. Brings up number 24, Gracie Alejo from Waco, Texas, Bosqueville High School. Trinity Segura in the hole on deck. First pitch will be a changeup in the dirt to Alejo. As well as catching, you'll find Alejo sometimes at first base and occasional third base, and here recently even find her in the outfield some, filling in since we have some injured players. Ground ball to shortstop. Nice stretch by the first baseman picking that out of the dirt. Out number 2 right there. Brings up number 9's Tofu. See if she can't get something going with 2 outs here. Channing Collins on deck. Young lady pitching's been spotting the ball really well, working ahead in the count, forcing the batters to hit her pitch. Pitch. Oh, great effort by the center fielder. Just falls in front of her. Little fly ball that the wind knocked down. She covered a lot of ground just to even make that play close. It hit off her glove right there. That's a great effort. Good swing by Tofu. Gives 14U South runner at first, bringing up Collins right here with 2 outs, runner on first. Pitch toes the rubber here. That'll be strike 1. Good pitch on the outside corner. See if Channing can get something going for the 14U South. 0-1 pitch. Takes that pitch high and in. Straightened her up a little bit. Collins stepping back in the box. Watches changeup sail high for ball 2. 2-1's the count, 2 outs, top of the third. 2-1 pitch on the way. Hard ground ball to shortstop. Flips over second base for the force out, and that'll be the inning for 14U South. Heading to the bottom of the third. 14U South down 6-0.
Coach Mo giving some instructions during the half inning. Looks pretty animated out there. Always giving instruction, always coaching, no matter what's going on. And the girls really navigate toward the 2 coaches we have. We have Mariah Haygood and Natalie Velasquez, 2 awesome coaches. All right, we have Lauren Jones up to bat.
What do you think about this YouTube stream we got going for these girls? Get out there, people from around the world, around everywhere, moms, dads, grandpa, grandmas can see them play a little bit.
Man, I think it's really cool. It's going to be a real good asset to these girls, and getting them in front of coaches and giving everyone a solid view and multiple views of the game versus other platforms where it's kind of limited. Misses outside, ball one.
Yeah, I think this is just really great for them. I mean, like you said, just to get in front of coaches, it's just another way to help get them exposure. You can't beat what Glory's doing for these young ladies right now.
I agree. Koi fights back with off speed, 1-1 count here.
And we do want to thank everybody at home watching and cheering on the girls from the living room or in the car on your phone, wherever you may be.
Low with the grounder to 2.
She's getting ready to get down the line.
Yeah, that was a good play by the second baseman. She was pulled over and Jones hit it right to her. Now we have Kayla Wilson out of Ruston, Louisiana, and Ruston High School. Again, Kayla is one of our most vocal leaders. If you saw in the broadcast before, if there's a cheer going on, she's most likely the one leading it. One of our emotional leaders on the team.
14U South does have a defensive change. Jay Bryant is in left field now for Channing Collins. Switching in and out, so it'll be Jay out in left field.
Good play by the short to play the hop. Wilson grounds out to the shortstop. 2 down. It looks like Coy is really trying to keep the pitchers off balance with her off-speed pitches, and it seems to be pretty productive so far.
Yeah, when Coy's on her game, it's a lot of ground balls, a lot of rollovers. Girls just missing the pitch with all the movement.
One count for Prochaska. Prochaska also plays select volleyball and varsity volleyball. Nice little hit. Deep to left center. Prochaska in with a stand-up double. Looks like she was expecting that off speed and kind of just set back on that one.
Yeah. Hit it straight into that wing. Might go a little different. Wasn't a bad pitch by Coy.
No, sir.
Just a good piece of hitting right there.
So we have Paisley Allen up to bat. Takes strike one. Paisley is one of many girls on our team that play Fortnite, and they play Fortnite as groups, and she's often the ringleader of them playing Fortnite late into the evening. 1-1 count here.
And a lot of people don't like the video games, and it has its purpose, but it's always fun when you can be away from your teammates but still have something to do with them.
Paisley grounds out. Oh, error on the throw. Excuse me, error on the catch by first base. We have Watkins up to plate.
That was a good play by Tofu and good strong throw. First base was like she might have took her eyes off or squeezed a little too soon.
Yes, sir. Watkins up to bat. Walked at her previous at bat. Fouls off down the left base side. Looks like the runner's on the move. Allen on the move, still second, standing up. error on the hop. Allen comes in to score. Watkins advances to 2. Again, that turf is really hard to play. It doesn't play true like the dirt. Second baseman was right there to make the play. Just caught a bad hop.
14U South just looks all kind of messed up right now, just in their own heads. You know, it's part of growing up. They got to learn how to work through, you know, little mental mistakes or physical mistakes. And right now, they just seem to be frustrated with themselves and hopefully be able to figure it out and work through it right now.
So runner in scoring position right here. With KK up to bat.
2.
One on count here. Sits back on the off speed. Shortstop to 1 to end the inning.
Still 1. That's cute. They keep doing that.
Looks like the defense is going to remain the same out here.
Going to the top of the 4th, leading it off for Glory Naudin South, be JJ. JJ's the 7th graders. Said giving us some hand this weekend, filling the role for us, doing a solid job. It's always nice when you can pick up a fellow sister from another team and her step in and compete a little bit at the plate and play solid defense. First pitch to JJ to be down dirt, ball 1. Stepping back into the box. Pitch number 2 is the 1-0 pitch. Call a strike on the outside corner right here. Bring the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is chopper to shortstop. Makes a throw, makes the field, makes a throw. Out number 1. Bringing up number 11, Kayla Ham. Kayla, one of our pitchers, coming back from injury. Good to have her back. She's been battling a leg injury. Just kind of starting to get her feel back a little bit. It's always good to see her back out in the circle working. Take strike 1. Look like a good pitch down at the knees. Occasionally you'll see Michaela play a little bit of first base too, but just the fact that she's out here is a good sign for the 14U South team. Swing and a miss right there.
4.
0-2 pitch. Grounded foul by hand. Battling a little bit with 2 strikes. That was a tough pitch right there.
And it's not real bad. Just every time they just go black for like quarter of a second.
Kayla stepping back in the box.
Two.
Kayla hits a pitch right back out in front of the pitch. He comes up, fields it, makes a nice play for out number 2 at first base. Brings it back to the top of the lineup,
Two.
number 23, Natalie Velasquez. Naya is also a two-sport athlete. Not only is she a good outfielder out here, but she's a very solid volleyball player as well.
Four.
Got a lot of length to her.
Also, one of those players that's a very hard out.
Yeah.
She's been playing for college for a while, and she's always through the years been a very, very hard out.
Yes, sir. Generally puts the bat on the ball and gets down the first baseline well. Speaking of it, right there.
Right.
Naya on the 0-1 pitch, chops one in the ground, slaps one in the ground, and legs it out for an infield single. Good play by the third baseman, but Naya's speed takes care of it right there and gets her to first base. Gets a little life with
Two.
Lopez up to bat, 2 outs, runner on first. Des is another one of our two-sport athletes. Takes first pitch down for a ball. She's volleyball, softball. Don't believe she'll be playing basketball this year, but she holds her own on the volleyball court as well as on the diamond. 1-0 pitch. fouled off.
With the speed on first base, you would look for them to be aggressive here, or do you think they're just kind of sit back and just?
It wouldn't be out of the ordinary for Damien to be aggressive right here, but Coach Collins might let Desi swing the bat, hopefully get a good pitch, drive something in the gap. Good pitch right there for strike 2 on the outside corner, bring the count to 1-2. Desi's been showing a lot of pop so far this year. Been one of the more consistent hitters and hitting for power, extra base hits and whatnot. And on cue right there, turns on the inside fastball for a hard line drive single into left field. See a lot of people creep up on her because she's not the biggest thing out there, but she'll swing a big bat. So it's always nice when they creep in on her and she drives over their head and lets you know dynamite does come in small packages.
Yeah, that's one thing about the sport of softball, man. You can't really judge by their stature.
Exactly.
I've seen some girls in smaller stature really hit the ball hard and hit the ball deep.
Exactly. Let's bring up Collins. London Collins right here takes first pitch for a ball. We ball 2 down in the dirt. Squares away from the catcher for a minute, but not far enough for the runners to advance. But you're exactly right. You know, baseball, you see a lot of the big lumbering guys do damage, and the smaller guys just kind of play the smaller ball. Well, here, it doesn't matter. The littler ones can hit just as good as the big ones most of the time. Collins on 2-0 pitch, hard ground ball to shortstop. Fields it, flips to second for out number 3. Gets the force out on Lopez at second base. And that'll be it for 14U South.
Picture if it was coming to you.
Again, the 14U North pitcher just spinning the ball really well, keeping the ball low, causing a lot of ground balls, a lot of hard ground balls, but a lot of hard ground balls right at her defense, letting her defense work for her and doing her job. That'll take us to the bottom of the 4th. Score still 8-0, 14U North.
And so, from what I can gather, you guys are dealing with some injuries as well. That definitely makes it tough, especially with our girls being in high school now and volleyball and everything else going on.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, you know, they're pushing their bodies a little more, and, you know, just certain things they're doing, you know, just a couple freak things, you know, sore knee or sore shoulder, you know, they're playing multiple sports, working out. And this past season, been bit by the injury bug pretty heavily, you know. And girls making their way back, timing's a little bit off, but they'll get it back, they'll work back, and it's just, you know, it's something you got to work through. You know, every team goes through it, and right now it just seems to be our time. So
Okay. Ainsley's going to bat after one.
So we'll just see how it goes, and hopefully everybody can get healthy again and get back to full strength and get back to playing our level of ball.
Yes, sir. So up to bat, we have Natalie Velasquez
And then Ainsley's going to
out
bat.
of Garland, Texas. She goes to Naaman Forest High School, my alumni. just misses on the outside. Nat is a catcher corner for us, primarily plays catcher and a very vocal corner. When she's on the behind the plate, she really takes command of the field. Nice stroke. Ooh,
Close play at first.
close play at first. Velasquez tried to leg it out. Good job. About shortstop.
Lopez over there at shortstop with a play in the 6-hole over there, backhand, plant the foot with a big throw across the diamond and a nice stretch by Alejo at first base to just beat the runner.
So we have Lindsay Hooker up to bat right now, trying to help herself out here and get something started. Takes strike one on the outside corner. One count. I'm getting notifications from our parents group me that Nat was safe on that.
It was definitely close and could have went either way.
Yeah, could have went either way, yeah. It's good to see her out here. She's dealt with some injuries herself, coming back from a hamstring injury, which can be a lingering injury, and good to see her running full speed.
Yeah, that's a tough one to get over.
Foul ball. Brings the count to 1-2.
Yeah, I like those plays. The team that's out thinks they're safe. The team on defense thinks they're out. And really, none of us really know until the umpire calls it.
Right, yes, sir. One of those calls where no one can really be mad at either call, except maybe if it's your kid.
Right, yes, sir.
2-2 count here. Hooker with the swing and the miss.
Right when she swung, it was black. Yeah, I know. I wonder if that's the reason.
2 outs for Bobbitt. EB is 1 for 1 today.
No, it's flickered. Yeah, see, it's stood again. Like it's just, it looks like somebody walks in. Yeah, camera 2. Yeah. It just did it again.
Corey keeping them off balance with that off-speed of pitch skin.
That was that knuckleball we were talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It was barely moving.
Yeah.
No spin at all.
It's getting it.
It just drops right in there. And if you're not ready, it's a tough pitch.
We're going to have to ask her to demonstrate the grip on that.
Yeah, I've tried, and I'm terrible. Anytime I throw it to her, she just laughs at me.
Comes up in the zone. The tofu to first base for the out. Ends the inning. That's going to bring us to the top of the 5th. We're getting a shot of Lee Velasquez walking across the diamond here.
Is that a walk or is that a stroll?
It's more like a stroll.
I mean, it is Sunday, so maybe that's a Sunday stroll.
Yeah, Sunday stroll. Lee's a very, very solid coach. Comes from Glory 2024 and has brought a good culture over to this Texas Naudin
And
team.
it would happen as soon as she would swing or like right
Yeah, we've known him for a while, and
so right
very solid coach. You know, demands a lot from his team, from his girls. You know, another one of them coaches that'll get on to them when they're not giving their best effort or something like that, but then quick to show them how to correct the mistake and to get better from it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've been with Lee for about 4 years now. Very personable guy. Always has the girls' best interest at heart.
And that's all you can really ask for is a coach to teach them, be somebody they can talk to, and then teach them the right way to play the game and hold them to a higher standard.
Yes, sir.
Leading off of 14U South will be Abby Coy, who's don't pay attention to the score right now, but has pitched a solid game for us. And Abby can hit power with the best of them. She'll be leading it off here, stepping into the box. looking to try to get something going for her teammates.
It's not the same without her dad here.
Yeah.
Oh, good play.
Nice play by the second baseman. Kayla takes it down. Hits one in the hole between first and second, and the second baseman covers a lot of range right there and fields it and makes a nice firm throw to first base to get Coy by a step. Yeah, missing Big Choppa today, but he had some stuff to take care of back home, and I'm sure he's watching.
Or maybe I just got used to it.
Bring up Garza for South. Swinging a miss. Good pitch right there.
I'm like, every 5 seconds.
Bless you, Blue. Bless you. Yeah, has Garza at the plate, down 0-1, 1 out. Inside pitch, he hits high and deep down the left field line. Just foul. Left fielder almost made a nice play on that. Just snuck over the fence for a foul ball.
That you can run it quickly. So, like, if we're in a situation like
Garza did a good job getting her hands in on that pitch. That was a good pitch by number 11.
man cameras,
Bring the count
field
to
and the other
no
ones,
balls, 2 strikes. See if she can't battle a little bit, find herself a base knock.
2 other laptops, 3 other laptops, whatever it would be.
0-2 pitch ground ball to third base. Fields it, makes a strong throw across the diamond for out number 2.
Yeah, Bobbitt has looked really strong at third base today. Primarily, she plays in the outfield, but she's had a very solid game at third base.
She looked solid in the game before we watched her play. She's done a good job cutting across the diamond, making plays. Got a good arm.
Yes, sir.
They'll bring up number 12, Jules Cartagena.
Just to see.
Yeah, she's shown a good arm and a good range over there.
Like it's even
Here's the pitch to Cartagena. Hard ground ball to shortstop. Throw across the diamond. Out number 3. Quick inning for Naudin North.
like 2 batter cameras.
Looks like Coy going to go back out, toe the rubber again for South. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Game's moving right along.
Yes, sir. It looks like we have about 30 minutes left heading into the, what is this?
Bottom of 5 should be.
Yeah, bottom of the 5th. The game is really moving along. Both pitchers doing a really solid job of trying to keep the hitters off balance.
Looks like defense for Naudin 14U Naudin South will stay the same. Jay Bryant in left field, London Collins in center, Natalie Velasquez in right field, Desi Lopez staying at shortstop, Trinity Segura at third base, Jules Cartagena at second base, Gracie Alejo at first base, Mina Garza still catching, and Avi Coy still towing the rubber.
Rocky.
Start the bottom of the 5th for 14U Naudin North, be number 91.
All right, up to bat we have number 91, Lexi. She's 1 for 1 today with a double.
Because they have a sheet type. We got a sheet type. Everybody.
Coy misses outside, ball 1.
You can't ask for better weather to play ball in, though. It's not too hot, not too cold, nice breeze.
Next pops up to center field. Collins with the catch.
Wow, looks like that was going to go a little far. Looked like the wind knocked that one down. I didn't think Collins was expecting it to die that fast.
Yeah, it did carry, and Collins made a great play. We have Riley Harris up to bat. I believe she grounded into a fielder's choice in the first at bat with RBI. Starts down in the count, 0-1. Coy just misses on the inside corner. I think the first baseman thought that was a good strike.
It was close for sure.
Yes, sir. Harris sits back on the changeup, fouls it back right above her head.
Well, it's not usually back. It's usually about like a middle. Like, who's done it, you know?
Looks like the blue isn't giving the river today. That was a nice pitch.
Or people screaming.
Maybe just missed it a little bit outside, but definitely right there on the edge of the river.
Yeah, as a batter, you don't want it. As a pitcher, you want it.
Yes, sir.
But definitely was a good pitch.
Batter stays alive. 2-2 count coming. On deck, we have Ainsley Pemberton. Sits back on the off speeds and drives it into left center.
Yeah, of course.
Harris on first with one out. Looks like we're going to be getting a runner for the catcher, Harris.
2, 1.
Nevaeh Watkins coming in to run for Harris.
That's a good trade-off right there. That's bringing a lot of speed to first base.
Ainsley takes strike one on the outside corner.
2.
Ainsley is primarily a pitcher for us, but does solid at the plate as well. Down 0-2 here, with Lee getting in the way of the first baseman.
2.
Runner should be on the move right here. Coy misses outside. Watkins remains at first.
2.
Watkins on the move. Stand up, still at second.
Not much catcher could do right there. That was when the knuckleballs in the dirt trying to get her to chase. And had to go down and block it, and by then there's just too much speed right there to even think about it for a second.
Great block by the catcher, by the way. Ainsley stays alive. Looks like she's trying to come inside. She's changing speeds, changing locations, doing a really good job keeping this batter off balance.
Again, that's Coy's game. When she's mixing speeds and throwing strikes, she'll keep you in just about any game you want to play.
Ainsley moves the runner to third. Good play by the shortstop. We have Brighton Burns up to bat, playing second base today. Burns is 1 for 2 today. Ball one on the outside. Burns has made a few good plays defensively today. Really having a solid weekend at second base.
Yeah, she's made a couple nice plays this game.
Yes, sir. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1. Boy, getting the sign. Fly out to right field, and that's going to end the 5th inning.
Part of that swing away ability you've been talking about.
Yes, sir.
Looks like she got that ball, hit it solid, but got it up in the air in this wind.
Right.
Not much is going to carry today.
No, sir. But as a left-handed hitter, if you can show that you could at least get the ball to the outfield,
Right.
for instance, if that was
Usually what happens.
one out, then it's
he's over there.
typically a sacrifice, and at least keeps the defense honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
yeah,
we've
it keeps
got,
them
like,
from
21
overplaying the
minutes,
bunt
and they
or
keep
the
figuring
slap.
out who they would want to do it. I just told her,
Just
yeah.
another element of the game they have to defend against.
Yes, sir.
That's what's good about our two slappers.
Oh, she's
Pitt
ready.
can do it for us when she's at the top of the lineup. Good, great speed.
She's been
Can
trained
bunt,
well.
slap.
You say Ed, and she runs.
And then has a little something, and she swings it. And
My kids.
also, when Anaya does it, Anaya gets to where she can power slap and power slap it out into the gap.
Do what? The outfielders are dancing.
Oh, they will.
That's cute.
Due up for Glory Naudin South
Okay.
on the top of the sixth. Looks like it'd
What
be
did you say?
Martinez, followed by Alejo,
Okay. Four.
followed by Tofu.
So a couple of defensive changes, pitcher and catcher in. Pitcher, we have KK Cuevas and Natalie Velasquez.
Interviewing some of the South girls because they played
I think it'd be good.
after the game.
Yeah,
Maybe.
let's bring them over.
Who do you want? The whole all of them?
Yeah, let me know on the camera and have fun.
Okay. All right.
Both of them.
Yeah, he loves it.
So KK is going to be she's a very hard thrower.
He said they've got to like.
Has a very good changeup. He's going to try to mix speeds, mix locations. And again, we have Natalie Velasquez back there catching this in, and she's
Are they Houston?
a leader on the field and very very vocal with keeping her pitcher engaged.
Here's the pitch to Martinez, lead off the inning. High and tight, foul ball. Tried to check her swing. Couldn't do it, fouled it off.
Kind of central, South Central.
She has a little heat on the ball up there, doesn't she?
Yes, sir.
Martinez stepping back in the box. Pitcher's toe in the rubber for the 0-1 pitch here. Foul ball off to the right. Just out of play. Bring you count to 0-2. A little tardy on the swing, but that's all right.
They're like over here. So just other next to Martinez, I think,
Martinez, who also pitches for 14U Glory South,
and have it hooked up. You're not going to go.
one of the girls out of the rotation, and plays first base for us as well. Has a solid bat. Takes 0-2 pitch down in the dirt, change up down in the dirt right there. Good pitch, trying to get her to chase, but she holds. Martinez leads Glory Naudin South in home runs this season. I believe it's with 3 already.
Two.
Takes the 1-2 pitch down and in, takes it back up the middle for a nice base hit. Lead the inning off right here. Bring up number 24, Gracie Alejo. Alejo in the box. Takes down low for ball 1.
Or maybe not.
1-0 pitch on the way. Alejo fouls that off right there. Bring the count to 1-2. Alejo's shown a little bit of power for us this weekend, hitting some off the wall. Looking at the 1-1 pitch right here. Takes a changeup away down in the dirt for ball 2.
You know what? If they stand, they can go all the way back to
Let's see, here we go with the 2-1 pitch to Alejo.
and if they stand between
Ball 2 in the dirt, bounces away from the catcher.
we just center it,
Martinez goes down to second base.
then they can all fit there.
Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner or pinch runner for Martinez out there.
Pull the mic up and stand.
Lennon Collins going to go out there to second base and run for her.
Again, a lot of speed being put on the field right there.
Exactly. London will be a track star. 3-1 pitch to Alejo here.
Because right now,
Taste picks down on the outside corner for strike number 2.
picture
full count here. See if you can't put the ball in play, move the runner, find a base hit here, something, get the runner over to third.
No, them. Like way back. One.
Fly ball to left field, fly ball to right field. Ball falls down in front of the right fielder. Wind knocked that one down as well. Collins moves over to third. Alejo to first base. Runners on the corners for Naudin South. Looks like we're going to have a runner for Alejo at first base. Be number 1, Lopez. Bring a little more speed out there to the base pass. Desi, who runs well. Bring up number 9, Trinity Segura right here. Runners on the corners. Ball 1, ball in the dirt, wild pitch, gets past the catcher. Allows Collins to come home from third and score. Lopez moves to second on the pitch. Segura stepping back in the box with a 1-0 count here. Swing and a miss on a good pitch by the pitcher. Good healthy cut by Tofu. Just swung over the top of it. Right there, I like the aggressive cut right there early in the count. Now let's see if she can't find her a base hit on the 1-1 pitch coming at her. One pitch is lined in the left field by Tofu for a base hit. Scores Desi from second. Desi Lopez from second base. That's a solid base knock by Tofu. Turned on an inside pitch. It was a good pitch, just a good piece of hitting right there. Brings up Channing Collins right here. Takes first pitch down ball 1 again. Channing helping out her older cousin this weekend. Channing's in the 7th grade, which is a jump for her to come up and help us out, but she doesn't shy away from the competition. She's just a good athlete. Whole family's good athletes.
Definitely love the competitive spirit of the South team coming in and fighting to the end. They were down big and have made things very interesting right now with putting 2 runs on with no outs.
And that's all you can really ask for is, by the way, it's 2 balls, no strikes to Collins, but that's all you can ask for out of the girls. You make some mistakes early, you get down. It's foul ball by Collins. It's not what you did early. It's how you finish. You're young. You're going to make mistakes. But it's how you finish. You finish strong, and you still get beat. It's something to build on for the next week and something to learn from. Looks like we'll have another runner in. London Collins going back into run for Segura at first base. Ooh. 2-1 pitch is fouled off down the right side. Bring count 2-2, no out still. Runner on first base. But yeah, you always just want your girls to compete to the end no matter what. It shows a lot of character.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great pitch by the pitcher right there. Gets Collins on an outside fastball looking. And that was just a good pitch. She just might as well have got her paintbrush out with that. Not much Collins could have done with it. Which now brings up Jay, who's another 7th grader. 2026 helping out some friends. Takes ball 1 in the dirt. Collins moves on to second base. But another kid that has a big upside. Very athletic, good speed, aggressive. Not really shying away from the bigger stage. Just had a smile on her face all weekend and doing anything's asked of her. 1-0 pitch, ground ball to second base. Gets the out at first, but also moves Collins over to third base.
Does her job. We also saw her last weekend, very athletic, very bright future for her.
Yes. And again, playing against a little bit older girls, but competing and learning. Like I said, did her job right there, moved the runner over, brings up number 11, Michaela Ham. Swings through strike 1 right there. Good healthy cut. Michaela had a big shot yesterday down the right field line. for a double. See if she can't get some of that going again today for her team. Takes strike 2 on the outside corner right there. 0-2's the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Swing and a miss by Ham right there. Good cut on a good pitch, just missed it. For out number 3 right there. That's a good inning for 14U South. Show some life, show some competitive edge against a very solid pitcher. Come back, put some balls in play, put some hard balls in play, and run the bases well. Looks like that's going to take us to the bottom of the 6th. 14U South down 8-2 against the 14U North.
Got about 10 minutes left in the game. Again, it's just some beautiful weather out here in Denison, Texas. This is a very, very nice facility out here. It's kind of far out, but it's very nice, and it gives the girls a good opportunity to play at one of the top facilities in the area. This weekend will be a good tune-up for next weekend as both teams head down to the Houston area for Ronald McDonald against some of the best teams in the country. It'll be fun down there.
Yeah, most definitely. I was about to ask you if y'all were going down there. I figured y'all were, but yeah, it's a good warm-up for next week. See what you got to fix throughout the week to get ready to go play some of the top competition down there. It's always a good tournament down there for all the age groups, and I'm really excited about the 14U North and the 14U South and what they've showed. Like I said, both teams have made some mistakes throughout the weekend, but working on them, fixing, getting through it here.
Jones comes up to bat, takes ball 1. Jones is 0 for 2 on the day, but has scored a run. Takes the inside for strike 1. Count 1-1. Lauren Jones is one of those very versatile players as well. Very athletic, very fast. Can play pretty much anywhere on the field.
2.
Chops 1 to second base. Great play by second baseman right there to get rid of that quick.
Jones was getting down the baseline right there, and you're right. Cartagena had to get rid of that quick, or
Yeah.
she'd have bobbled her, took her time. There'd have been no play. She just beat her with the throw.
Yeah. Very, very quick release right there. Awesome play. And that's one of the advantages and I think that you see it as the girls move up, like the releases and the decisions have to be a lot more decisive, a lot more quick. We have Kayla Wilson up to bat.
And that's the one thing to watch. When they're getting older, it just makes the game fun to watch because they just start fine-tuning their skills.
What else can we do?
Kayla right now is 0 for 2 for the game, but had a very solid weekend last weekend. Hit, I believe, 4 home runs last weekend.
Glad you put that in context.
Very patient hitter and very
2.
strong bat.
1.
Takes the ball. Count 3-0 here.
2.
These girls have played a lot of softball and a lot of these past 2 days.
Yes, sir.
3-1 count.
Yes, they have. And that's not a bad thing either. Like you said, they've gotten a lot of reps, a lot of different positions.
And in the friendly environment, there's no pressure. There's no, no one really wins. So it's you can really work on your team and let people play and develop and give a lot of players opportunities, which is one reason I respect Collins because he has always done that, especially with the friendlies that we would do before.
4.
Exactly.
So we have Emily Prochaska. She's actually 2 for 2 for today. Trying to make it 3 for 3. flies out to right field.
That's a good play by Anaya coming in, charging that ball hard.
2 down. Runner remains on first base. Have Paisley Allen up to bat. Paisley rounds out to first base, and that's going to end the 6th.
I believe this might be the first game we get 7 innings in all weekend. Like you said, it's been a good environment for the girls to get all the work in. No pressure, a lot of competition, but they're putting pressure on themselves to be better. But to really be able to work on things and correct things as the weekend's going, be coached up. And I've noticed that coaches from other teams, if they see something, they're calling timeout and even pulling the girl from the other team to the side and letting them know what they're seeing from their point of view.
Right.
Which is a good thing, and that's what you want in something like this. This is all about glory this weekend, and it's a good thing for everybody to see and learn from. And again, we're all part of one big family, and any way we can help each other out is a good thing.
Yeah, it's definitely seeing the South team in glory uniforms. We're so used to seeing them in the previous organization's uniforms, but I tell you, it's nice to have them over here. And Lee even mentioned before that if he would want to do this with any other team, it would be with y'all's group and Collins, because just the parents and the group are really, really good.
Well, it's been a great opportunity for us. Where we were was a solid organization, and we're really excited to be here and be a part of this team. Really, it's the same team, just they're split into a north and a south.
Right.
And just the open arms we were welcomed with, and the way our team has been treated as we've been here roughly a month, and just the open arms we've been greeted with by everybody has been tremendous. And the girls really notice that, and it makes them feel welcome.
Right, for sure.
And that's big at this age. Leading off for 14U South will be number 23, Anaya. Anaya from Poteet, Texas. Anaya slaps one foul down the third baseline. Reached base earlier with a nice chopping slap. Earlier getting down the baseline, using her speed. And I always tell Anaya she looks like a gazelle running because her legs are so long and skinny that they just seem to go on forever when she's running. 0-1 pitch, taken down and away for a ball. Anaya is usually a staple in our lineup at the 2-hole because she can bunt really well, good at moving the runners over when we need to, very unselfish. Here she is on the 1-1 pitch. Just outside for ball 2. But she generally plays with a lot of energy as well, and tries to get the team motivated and going, and just a solid kid all the way around. 2-1 pitch to Anaya.
Still one.
Foul ball down the left side again. Bring our count to 2-2. And again, here recently, she's really been working on power slapping to go along with her bunting, drag bunting, and slapping. Sometimes she pulls it out. Damien usually lets them read the defense and make the decision for themselves. Coach Collins is trusting in his players like that.
One.
Foul ball again by Anaya.
Looks like the outfield is shifted on her.
4.
Looking for that slap out there towards the left side.
Yeah.
Coach Collins, he might say something to him and tell him what he thought about the situation, or if he sees something, but generally just tells him to read,
1.
which lets him grow as a player. Right there, good pitch, good changeup by the pitcher. Anaya pulls it to the second baseman.
Still one.
Just gets beat right there for the first out at first base. She's getting down the line good right there.
Oh, I was telling them to speak now.
Bring up number 1, shortstop, Desi Lopez.
Team was coming, 2.
Desi had a ringing single last at bat. Swings, first pitch, fouled straight back. Good lively fastball, good healthy cut.
I'll say 22 for it because I've got her on this camera. Unless she hits.
Lopez stepping back in the box. Pitch toe on the rubber for the 0-1 pitch. Paints the outside corner right there for strike 2.
I'll stay here.
Give us an 0-2 count for Lopez right here. See if she can't bat a little bit. Find her a base knock or something.
Blue.
Foul ball right there. Fouled off the right side into the net.
That's a good thing to know because we could even move the camera up a little bit to see the movement of the ball.
Counts
At
0-2.
least
1 out,
another
top of the
foot
7th.
closer to you.
There's the 0-2 pitch. Way to lay off. That's a nice change up since you get her to chase. Put it, bounce it in the dirt right in front of the plate. That's a good pitcher's pitch right there. Lopez lays off of it.
It's a beautiful shot as it is. But like
Looking at the count 1 and 2 right here.
The ball they were going to come in.
Ground ball, shortstop. Fields it, makes a strong, accurate throw across the diamond for out number 2.
The only bad thing about that is that it keeps
Bring up
the
2 outs.
arms.
London Collins to the plate.
2, 4.
Collins, an 8th grader on our team, but plays like
2.
one of the older ladies. Takes strike 1, outside corner.
1.
London's one of the top-ranked outfielders in the class of 2025. Don't exactly remember what it is, but I know she's in the top 10.
2.
Takes ball 1 down in the dirt. Long been able to run. London's put a few out already. Can hit with power, can drag bunt. If she sees him playing back, she can lay it down, beat it out. When she's in center field, got a nickname called her Cannon Collins. Checks her swing, but umpire calls it a strike. Nice pitch by the pitcher down and in. Brings the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Collins chokes up on the bat here. Swings at a tough pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Close play at first base, just beats her. She was moving down the line, but that was a nice play by the shortstop, and I believe that's going to be ball game.
Until they circle up. And then
Good game by both teams. Way to fight. And really appreciate you guys letting us come join you on this thing and
right.
bringing us over.
Scooch just a little bit. I'm going to center y'all up, and then they can come. But stay center right there. I'm going to put y'all on camera.
But who's coming?
They're gonna do a re-picture, and then they're gonna come join you. They'll kick you out with the 2. I think Ed might kick you out.
Who's that? The coaches or the girls?
I think Ed and the girls are coming.
Okay, that'll
So-
work. That'll work. This is what I like to see right here, though. Girls getting together, taking a picture. A lot of competition today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instinctually, I want to run out there.
A lot of talent on that field right now. I think, and it's good to see all these girls in the same org. I think it'll only benefit all the girls. I mean, the fact that you have probably about almost 10 to 15 girls ranked out there, maybe more. You have
Let's just say the 2024 class for Glory right here on this Naudin North and South, that's going to be a class to watch.
Oh, yes, sir. I agree.
You have power pitching, spin pitching, power bats, speed on the bases, good defense.
Looks like they're waiting on an injured player, number 42, right?
Yeah, Ava Cerna, who this morning planted wrong and hurt her knee. Not sure what's going on with it. Get her checked out by a doctor when we get back home, but waiting on her to get out there on her crutches, but she'll be a key part of 14U South.
I really like her as a corner. She's been a staple for Collins' teams for a while. She's really good.
Definitely. She's definitely a leader on that field.
Yeah, I agree.
Talks to the girls. Very softball smart, if that makes any sense to anybody.
And knows
the game.
And has fun out there.
Yes.
Yeah, always has fun. Always engaged in the game.
and hopefully she'll be back. Just maybe a sprain or something. Hopefully she'll be back and ready to play next weekend at the Ronald McDonald.
And so, are you guys playing on Friday, or you just have?
I believe we play at 1 and 3 on Friday.
Okay.
Not sure about Saturday. I have to check the schedule, but I believe it's 1 and 3 on Friday, and not a bad time to play. Not too early, not too late.
Right.
So hopefully the girls will show up, show out, and give Glory a good name next week. And get themselves looked at. How about you guys?
Yeah, we play on Friday, and then I think 2 games on Saturday, 1 game on Sunday.
I believe our format's that same way.
Yeah.
Just not sure what time's on Saturday yet. I know I have it somewhere. Just getting older, kind of forgetting.
Yeah. Coach Ed giving the South girls a good talking to. Ed is what we call a vet in the game. He's been around for a long time and has a lot of knowledge, has a lot of connections, and just a really good guy. I mean, you say the Naudin name and you already have respect in the softball world, which is,
Exactly.
I feel like it's beneficial for all these girls. And, the fact that he's driving the Kyle to work some of the practices, and him and Damien have a good communication, that's really good.
And that's big, him telling us about coming down to Kyle to watch us and, work out with us. And, that's not just a small drive for him either.
Right.
It's always good to see him talk to the girls. I mean, he's real supportive of all of them. Wants to see them all do good, and as I guess the main man of the organization, that's big for the girls to see that and to get his approval and hear him speak to them. It holds a lot of weight.
Right, and I think that's is good, because you have some organizations, they just throw names on teams and they don't even the coaches don't know the girls, but it seems like they're really trying to get to know the girls and be involved in the whole process with the recruiting process, from Twitter to CSA. It's just a lot being thrown at both of these teams that a lot of other teams don't get.
And that's big, especially at this age. That's real big to get them used to it. Start getting to see the benefits of their hard work. A lot of positive things to take out of this week. This was our last game of the weekend, but a lot of positives to take out, some things we need to fix, but overall, not a bad weekend of softball. And let's be honest, any weekend out here watching softball is better than being at work.
Yes, agreed. So we're gonna wait on the 14U South team to come give us some player interviews for us. Should be fun having them get in front of the camera and be nervous.
Oh, that's going to be it. Going to be some stuttering. Going to be some but it's also fun. Also fun for the girls to see that. Just a chance to get on camera and see what they're doing is an experience in its own.
Can't really go back.
Go up, then tilt it.
Getting the camera adjusted for the interviews.
What if?
Looks like we're about to have our girls step up here. And
Take that down momentarily, yeah.
Does it just flip out? Do you want me to hold it?
Which camera are you on?
believe it or not, folks, back home, it's a big production we got going around here. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
What if you stayed there?
Shout out to Nick for helping us out, man.
Never
And
switched to you.
they're really doing a good job.
No.
Oh yeah, they're doing whatever they can. Ran into some technical difficulty yesterday, but worked through it and got us where we are today. And it's the first time doing it, and from what I can tell, it's been a great experience.
Yeah, it's fun to see the graphics and the player graphics. It's pretty unmatched, and it makes it a lot fun. And even for recruiting purposes, the coaches are able to see the girls' names and know what high school they're from, and you get to see outfield, which on some platforms outfield is just kind of like a blur.
Too small to see at that.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, this has been a great setup they've had this weekend, and looking forward to continuing with it and learning more with it. make it even bigger and better than what it already is.
Right.
Have them stand up right now, and we'll just adjust it to them.
Hey guys, come on in. We want to make sure you're in frame.
And here comes our 14U South team.
Just y'all aren't on video, so just explain it. We're setting them up real quick.
We're setting up our girls right now. We'll go live on video here in just a minute. But they're all getting in here, so a bunch of smiling faces, a lot of nervous faces.
Right, so here we go.
It's like herding cats right now.
They're good. They're in it.
All right.
Ready?
So we're gonna.
I just kind of duck a little bit. Girls, walk up. Oh, there you go. Ready? Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1.
You're live.
You're
Live, ladies.
14U South team, all here, right? Yes. You guys had fun?
Yes.
Hey, left to right, introduce yourself by row. All right, here we go. That's left, that's you.
I'm Tivoli Martinez.
I'm
What's
Rena
your
Garza.
position?
I'm a pitcher and a first baseman.
I'm Anaya Pequeño and I play right field.
I'm Rena Garza. I play catcher.
You guys are like the Beatles.
I'm a catcher, third and first.
I'm Jules Cartagena. I'm a shortstop and utility.
I'm Ava Serna. I play first base.
I'm Desiree Lopez. I'm a shortstop and second baseman.
I'm Trinity Seattle and I play third base.
I'm Gracie Alejo. I'm a catcher and first baseman.
I'm Aubriana Coyne. I'm a pitcher and a first baseman. I'm Michaela Ham and I'm a pitcher. I'm London Collins. I play center.
That's it.
I believe that's the rest of our roster. We are missing one. Macy Pick, we miss you. Can't wait to have you back next weekend. But this is our 14U Naudin South. Glad to be a part of this organization. These girls are excited to be here, and it's a great weekend, girls. A lot of softball.
You guys tired? We're heading south to Ronald McDonald. Going to put on a show, right?
Yes,
All right, Glory on 3. Texas Glory live, right? We got it done this week, right? Yeah. We're live this week, weren't we?
Yes.
That's right. Texas Glory on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Texas Glory.
This is when you sneak in?
What?
Glory on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Glory.
There you go.
Thank y'all all for watching these girls this weekend, and we appreciate everything Glory's doing for us. Y'all have a good weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. It was great this weekend.
Absolutely. You're awesome. I think you need to come call our game. Yeah, he's so good. You cannot. All right, reset the game. We should do the webcam like that, right?
Thanks again.
Hey, after. All right, I'm ending the stream.